What's going on? Welcome to the Monster Moves podcast. We got my man DJ Goonie in here.
Yeah. What's the deal?
Yeah, we finally here. You know what I'm saying? Got the podcast going. Got my guy up in here. So check it out. It's one of the first episodes of the podcast, and one thing about this podcast is we want to keep it real informative. You know what I'm saying? And we want to, get put up on game pretty much. It's the Monster Move. What's going on? What's making money? What's happening in pop culture? And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a lot about that. And yeah. So shoot, what you been up to, bro?
Oh man, you know me. I just been blessed, moving around, doing what I gotta do. And I really came to just, present y'all with this the crypto locker room, man. That's what we've been talking a lot about. That's what we've been moving on, what we've been introducing, our small community of people that we built, you know what I mean? And I just here to push that crypto is the way for a lot of people right now if you're really trying to get some money and, you know what I mean, like create that generational wealth.
So when you say generational wealth and creating a wave, like, right now it's the end thing to do as far as like, money making things and one thing I noticed is Forex.
Yeah.
Everybody was pushing Forex and it seemed as if it was like this was like a pyramid. That was like a pyramid thing because no one else was talking about it. Then, it comes back up every once in a while of give me $100, I'll flip it into 3,000. Is that what derived from you going into the crypto space, or it was just something that it just fell in your lap? How did you get into crypto and becoming so informative in it?
That's a funny question because Forex actually drove me into crypto, and I was doing something called, everybody was coming to me. They was paying for these classes, classes. And I'm like, what are y'all paying for? You know what I mean? They're like, the information on how to do this shit. Right. And I said, well, they offer free online class called Baby Pips to learn how to trade Forex. So that's how I jumped into that. Because somebody was overselling me on Forex. So before I jump in anything, I'm going to do my due diligence. So I did my research, right? And so I checked out some Forex and I was like, all right, this is cool. I did the Baby Pips classes. I probably got, I don't even want to say halfway through that motherfucker. Like, I got through enough of it to be like, all right, I get it. And then once they start calling me from all the exchanges, blah, 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 whatever the case may be.
Exchanges, what do you mean?
Forex has different exchanges, just like crypto does. But they start.
So for somebody that doesn't know what Forex is, because I'm going to be honest, when I think of Forex, I think of foreign exchange. I think of
that's exactly what it is. It's changing. It's trading currencies. Like, so you're basically trading, and I could be wrong, like to the T. There's probably people are gonna be out there like, no, it's not exactly what it is, my nigga. But I never really got into Forex fully like that because I jumped into the crypto game because I just seen more opportunities. But and plus, like stocks and Forex, the market closes. Crypto doesn't really close. Now you have your peak hours and then you have your drag time. You know what I mean?
Now, why does foreign exchange close? Like,
because it's part of the stock market. They correlate with the time of the stock market. Open at 9 in certain places and close at 5. You know what I mean? It's a 9 to 5. Same thing. No weekends. The weekends is off. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Crypto is the only space you could be in where that motherfucker is operating
24 hours
round the clock. You know what I mean? Like, and they tell you like, don't trade over the weekends because it doesn't have enough value. Like, well, let's not jump too far ahead. Let's because we doing this for the beginners, right? So let's stay like in the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. So how does a person get involved in crypto?
Right.
You just have to be wanting to allow your money to make money for you.
Okay, so for me, when I first heard about crypto, it was someone offering me money to do a service of them for some internet, whatever. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Exactly, right? And they were like, yo, I'm going to pay you in Bitcoin.
Right.
This is about 6-7 years ago.
And you told them niggas no.
I told them no because I was like, I don't want internet money, bro. I want my real money.
Facts.
And
no, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I look back at the email and I'm like, dude, like, yo, what?
You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. Because for one, you have to know the people you're dealing with who send you this digital currency. Bitcoin back then, like when I first got introduced to it before the Forex, like it was nothing but scammers using Bitcoin or niggas posting on I was about to say bareback page on Backpage. That was wild. I don't know I was gonna say that. So niggas posting on Backpage, and so that's where that came from. So I had sent the nigga $1,000. He booked me 10 flights. We flew out 10 different dancers from all over the map. Marcus Two Braids and myself, and they paid in Bitcoin. We paid the cash, but they went and doubled back, grabbed it in Bitcoin, booked the flights. They were, that was. We realized like that was the scammer coin. So you weren't wrong for not wanting to take that because it had that reputation back then.
And it still kind of does. So because me personally, when I think Bitcoin, I think dark web. I think
because you're from that time period. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're from that space where that's what it was. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And so it's nothing wrong with still believing that, but it has a lot more. When you were introduced to Bitcoin, it was like a nigga's first day on the job as a cop.
Right.
Fucking rookie. Now that you're introduced to Bitcoin and it's more established and it's more solidified, it's like the chief of police. It has more backing. It has more, like now it has its platform. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to build your foundation before you build on top of it. Back then, Bitcoin was trying to see where it was going to go. Like right now, it still keeps the government out your pockets.
Now, okay, you say that. And just recently, I read a report that said the IRS is going to seize some odd $1 billion from cryptocurrency holders, right? So, from my understanding from crypto, I thought it was a secretive wallet.
Okay. No
one knows how much you really have.
Okay.
And the government is pushed out. Like, and then now I'm hearing, okay, I can be taxed on my my cryptocurrency. I can be this and this and that. Like, so how did the government involve themselves into crypto? And how can they just take my cryptocurrency if it's secretive? Like, is it just cash but in a different currency? Like,
to protect us from getting canceled, I was gonna say one thing, but we're gonna be politically correct. And by default, the government is always gonna want a piece of something. Period. I don't give a damn about what nobody said. Biggest gangsters. You feel them? Respectfully. You know what I mean? Or however motherfuckers take it. Biggest gangsters. You getting some money, we need in. You feel what I'm saying? So now there was different, like, I know we kind of jumping around, but you asking the question, so I'm gonna hit them. But like, it was a point where they was trying to tax you on every trade, right? So if you were to trade fiat, and get and purchase Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Or you were to trade fiat and purchase Ethereum, and then you trade Ethereum and go buy you some of this and go buy you some of that. They were trying to tax you on every trade. Now they're talking about just taxing you on your on withdrawals. So whenever you move your money from the exchange to your tangible Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whatever wallet, you feel what I'm saying? That profit can be taxed. That's the angle they're going with.
So isn't there such thing as Bitcoin machine ATMs?
Correct.
So, and I also read on top of that, you have to register your Bitcoin ATM.
I'm sure of it. I'm not too familiar with the Bitcoin ATM space, but to prevent all this, if you really getting some money in crypto, move to Puerto Rico, move to Dubai. Do not tax you on your crypto gains. Period. We just start right there. Move to Puerto Rico, move to Dubai. And I only say that if you touching a couple of M's. If you look up and your wallet is just just a couple of just way more zeros than you've seen before. You feel what I'm saying? Get on a plane, go to Puerto Rico.
So this is why you got Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, I ran into them when I was in well, I don't want to say ran into them. I was having dinner at the same spot they was having dinner when I was in Puerto Rico, right before the fight. Them niggas were sitting right there. Like, and I overheard their Ethereum Max. They had some people from Ethereum Max there sitting with them, whatever the case may be. Shitty coin. But every coin every coin does its
I heard that was a fraud coin.
I wouldn't say it's a fraud coin.
Or pump and dump.
It's okay. So there's a lot of pump and dump situations. Yes, granted, a fraud coin, you can't really say something's a fraud coin, and like you could say it might be a rug pull. Like they set it up for this.
Now
and
explain to the people who are watching what's a rug pull.
So what I would consider a rug pull is you and I sit here and we create a coin, right?
Correct.
And we get all these people to buy into this coin, and we get investors, we get some whales to all jump in on this coin, right? And this coin has no like situation, no utility base. It's not used for anything. Like it's just a website saying we have a coin, and it's on an exchange, and we're in control of the funds, and we just look up and the money's gone.
So if I invested $1,000 and I'm promised, this 1,000 could potentially turn into 10K or whatever.
Oh, whoever, shit like that is just, if you still believe shit like that, is something wrong with you, because you got to do your research. There is coins out here. Granted, you could put 1,000 in and 100. You can make 100,000. You can, but you're not gonna do it just by like niggas call me every day like, man, I see what $50 got you. I got 50 for you, and I'm like, nigga, you know how many $50 I had to throw out there to find that one that hit? Because me personally, I'm always gonna stay invested in the Bitcoin and Ethereum for sure, hands down. Like, you know what I mean? Those are the coins with, I would want to say basically like the most established coins. You know what I mean? And then you go from there. And what I've been getting into a lot is metaverse coins. You feel what I'm saying?
Metaverse for Facebook?
No. Metaverse on, okay, Facebook's metaverse is just another platform, a part of the metaverse. So the metaverse is ultimately a digital land, right? Mm-hmm. A digital place, virtual reality, where we're all heading, right? And on this metaverse, people are buying, selling property, land. So just today, somebody sold a plot of land on the metaverse, which is digital, right? Mind you, it's like playing Sims and paying $2 million for your house on Sims, right? Somebody not for the house, for the property. So the property that your house is on in Sims, somebody just paid $2 million for that, right? So they're set up in this metaverse, and in the future, this is supposed to be the wave. Like everybody's buying digital real estate.
So I'm trying to figure out, okay, I hear a $2 million for someone creating a cartoon. That's what I look at. I'm not going to be honest.
You ever play Civilization growing up?
No. What is that? All
right, Civilization was a computer game that we used to play in the classroom, where you would start off as like I think it was an Indian man. It would start off like a Native American, and he would be on one plot of land, right? And you would walk, and it would build more spots, right? And then you would eventually have to build a hut. You would have to build this. You would have to build that, right? That was Civilization. That was a game that we played in like elementary, right? You building up your space. Take that to the future, 2022, and you have people that are fully committed to this digital world, where they are now offering land. Like there's this one coin called Network, right? And they're offering assets digital assets. Somebody just bought a yacht on the metaverse for $15,000. A digital yacht. What the fuck are you gonna do with a digital yacht? But what I'm learning, and it may all sound funny, but in the future, it's gonna be some shit that we don't see now.
It sounds like a materialistic thing. Like,
nah, I'm gonna tell you what it really is, right? It's all investing in appreciating values. So we all invest in the shit that depreciates. You go buy a car, that shit depreciates. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You go and purchase this property on the metaverse for $2 million worth of Ethereum. So however many Ethereum that is, that's what it is, right? So now you just bought this property right here, right? $2 million in Ethereum, right? This is holding your 2 million. When Ethereum goes up 10, 20%, the value of property goes up 10, 20%.
Okay, all right.
Placeholders for your money, like,
what are people buying this for the experience? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you got people buying digital yachts, digital real estate, digital coins. Is it like, what are you going to tangibly use it for? Like,
so as far as the metaverse is concerned, I think that's going to be the Matrix.
That's
okay.
That's
like
deep. That's deep.
Like,
why I say that's deep is because those gloves that can touch.
Thank you. You feel what I'm saying? Like
the Oculus that makes you feel you're there.
Thank you. I'm not all the way locked into how like the metaverse works or knowing in detail like NFTs and shit like that. Like I could wiggle around and I could break, and I got money in all that shit that's moving. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I recommend that even if you don't understand it, even if you don't understand NFTs, even if you don't understand the metaverse, even if you don't understand crypto, I don't give a fuck. You still need to have some money in it. Period. Like, it's just nowhere in the world you're going to achieve this amount of money, you feel what I'm saying, and be able to like live your life however you want to. Like, what does the average person make a day? $100?
About $110.
$100, right? That's $3,000 a month. That's gonna just cover your rent if you live in LA. Not food, not electricity, not Wi-Fi. You feel what I'm saying?
This is why a lot of people have to roommate and shack up.
Period. Right. So you have that, right? So that's $100 a day. That's 3 racks, right? If I told you I can make that in my sleep, and all you need is a couple of dollars to be able to achieve this while you sleep. If your ultimate goal to leave your like with crypto, and this might come to bite me in the ass later, with crypto, nobody should have a fucking job.
And this is why, like, if you look at, like, you know, once again, reports, September 2021, a lot of people quit their jobs.
As you should. Because, like, if you really invest in and I'm not talking like, I just had a conversation with someone today. They're like, man, how much I need? Everybody in their head, like, I need 10,000. I need 5,000. I need 100,000. Like, it's not going to work unless I got all this money. My nigga, I don't care if you have $100. Put that motherfucker in there.
In crypto?
Yes.
Now, question: how many different crypto coins is it that you would say worth investing in?
Oh my Jesus!
Over 100?
You don't want to spread yourself too thin, but all right. So listen, right?
Because what I'm getting to is, if I have $1,000 and there's 1,000 different coins, should I put $1 in each one?
No,
that's on the come up.
Hell no. Hell no. Listen.
Because think of it. Shiba.
Did you get in on Shiba when I told you to?
You told me to get in on. It's crazy. You
and
told
you didn't
me to
get in on it.
I didn't get in.
And you know what's fucked up too? This
again, I thought it was a.
Nah, but I remember why when you was trying to get Shiba. It's funny because everybody in my group chat, the Crypto Locker Room group chat. Everybody in there, we're 200 members strong, right? Everybody in that motherfucker. I don't want to say everybody because I know a lot of people didn't, but at least a good 30% bought Shiba, right? Everybody is happy right now, right? I sat in we was at Fontainebleau in Miami, and you said, Goon. Man, I'm trying to figure this out, but I can't. And I was setting up your wallet just for the Safe Moon, but you probably only got Safe Moon, didn't fuck with Shiba. At that time, I was pushing Safe Moon. I was highly on Safe Moon. And I was also in on Shiba.
A lot of money in Safe Moon, and I'm not going to lie. I pulled out.
Oh, shit. You fucked yourself.
I pulled out.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to. Yeah. See, and it's
but where I put the money, I pulled the money out and I put it into Ethereum because a year ago, I invested a lot of money in Ethereum, and I literally see the difference in my wallet from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I visually know how much I invested, and I'm like, woo, wow, it's winning for me. You know what I'm saying? How can I find more Ethereum early? Because I'm gonna be honest.
Nigga, Shiba. Look, I put 50 in the Shiba. I probably seen like off of that
$400, right?
$400.
I remember because why I say that is because
$400.
No. It was the
$4,000.
But what I'm saying is, I remember we walked into a club, Mark Two Braids. We walked into Story, right? And Two Braids said, I put $50 in this. And as we're exiting Story, it was at $400.
We was at Live.
It was Live, okay.
And he because he got in after me. So that's why his 50 gave him like a good like 700. Mine's, when I bought Safe Moon, I threw like, look.
But I'm talking like an hour. He put $50 in.
Yeah.
We walked out. I said, yo, are you serious? It's at 400. He said, bro, literally, you see me put $50. It's at 400. And that's when I came to you. I said, yo, Goon.
Mm-hmm. And he was in, and I was kind of late because I put 50 in. 12 hours later, I had 4 bands. Like, and that was like, shit. Shiba, you could only get on a motherfucking on Uniswap or Pancake Swap, one of the two.
Pancake Swap. It was
Pancake
Swap.
But you needed your Trust Wallet or your MetaMask stuff. Like now, it's on KuCoin, Coinbase. Now it's everywhere except for Robinhood. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's gonna get a run up tomorrow. It's gonna whack another zero, and it's gonna get duggy.
So I put $1,000 in it today. The chances of me winning on a Shiba coin is what?
Percentage wise,
yeah.
No clue. I'm bad with percentages.
I mean, or scrap percentages. If I was investing $1,000 in Shiba right now today, you're saying within, let's say, a week, I should see what $2,000 off of that.
How are you?
I should double my money.
So let me ask you this, right? Are you leverage trading Shiba, or are you just throwing it in there? That's the difference.
Just throwing it in there.
Okay, so if
I want to flip my money, that's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna.
But flipping, like, all right. Welcome to the world of crypto. I'm your boy DJ Goonie. We are at the Crypto Locker Room. We started from the beginning, right? Coinbase Pro, Coinbase Wallet. None of these people pay me, by the way. These are just all the apps we use. KuCoin, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. Some people like Bitmart. Some people like Binance US, whatever. I started off with Binance.
I have that.
Binance stopped fucking with America. Now you have to get Binance US.
This is true.
Not so many coins on there. KuCoin to fuck with us.
I have KuCoin.
And that's where you leverage. You could also leverage on Binance, right? So there's 3 ways to trade crypto. First way, for all the new people out there, for the beginners who just want to jump in it, get you a Coinbase account, get you a Coinbase Pro, right? Coinbase Pro. Coinbase Pro allows you more functionality, trading, hands-on, learning it for beginners. Coinbase regular, just by itself, is just going to allow you to buy coins at market value. So if crypto is 60,000 right now, you could buy it at 60,000. But if you've been watching it and you know that it's going to go to 59,500.
How do you know that, though?
Why charts? You build a relationship with your coins. That's very important. Like, it sounds funny, but like, I have a relationship with my coins. I kind of know what it is that they do. You know what I mean? Like, Bitcoin, you know what I mean?
So for a beginner right now, for someone who says, you know, I know zero, first step, number one, what do you tell them to do if they want to invest their money?
Oh, I would tell y'all, you got to go through a 2-week process. I would tell y'all to,
what's that process going through you or just researching and going on their own?
Researching on your own. It's your money. You have to like. But
what are they researching? Cryptocurrency for dummies?
No. Well, yeah, that's where you start. And you like, go to YouTube. Start at YouTube. What is Bitcoin? What is cryptocurrency? What is metaverse? What is NFTs? You start there, right? Questions that you have after watching those videos, you go watch another one. You go watch another one. I told somebody, watch one video a day. That's bare minimum.
YouTube University.
If you're proactive, for sure. If you're proactive, go watch 4-5 a day. Like, my sleep schedule this is the latest I've ever, like, I don't be up this late unless we DJing. Like, but I'm in bed by 8-9 o'clock, up by 1-2 in the morning, like this, up trading. Go back to sleep probably like 5-6 in the morning. Wake up, gym 9 a.m., do some more trading. Like, by the time I get up before the gym, a couple $100 in profit for the day. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like...
See, you know what's crazy? It's for me, that's what content for me.
Right.
I know all the different, you know, social media platforms. As long as I'm supplying content, I literally make money in my sleep.
In your sleep. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Like, being able to like make the money. Like, your money's got to make money for itself. You know what I mean? A lot of us is out here chasing the dollar. Like, everybody like, I'm a hustler. I'm out here chasing the bag. Like, well, if you ever really chase something, it doesn't want to be caught. So when you catch it, it wants to get away. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a bar. So if you chase something, it don't want to be caught.
Yeah, like
everybody. Like a female, you chasing these females, she don't want to be caught.
And by the time you get her, you like, man, the chase wasn't even worth the reward. Like, I'm over it. This bitch is like, you just like, you start acting weird after you hit. Like, bitch, because I was chasing for so long. Once I got the cat, it wasn't even like that. You know what I mean? Like, but
so a female should just give it up right then and there. Like, yo, give it to me now so I know if this is worth
just like get it out the way. Now, see me, I'm stingy with the dick, so I'm like, you can't fuck on the first night anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Especially,
you know what's crazy? I feel that way in my heart too. As much as I DJ, right?
Yeah,
I promise you. For some reason, females look at DJs like you make the song, right? Like the hottest Lil Baby song or Gunna song, Chris Brown song, they look at you like, yo, JayBling, that song. Oh my God. They treat you like you're that celebrity.
Facts.
And I can just get that gist of like, yo, how easy it is for females. And to me, I play it more in my advantage if she's attractive and oh my God, I want her.
Right.
I'm not going to want to smash on that first night. One, because I want her to be the one. I don't want to look at her like, oh,
right.
I got a hoe. You let me hit the first night.
But if you hit the first night, you know you got a hoe. So you can either go from there or like play your position how you want.
Hoes be cool sometimes.
Yeah, it just... Yeah, shit, hoes is my friends. I like hoes. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on what you consider a hoe. Everybody out here, like, shit, if you get some Bitcoin for your pussy, not fucking with you. But
you know what's crazy? Vegas.
Right.
3 years ago, there was a strip club that was allowing strippers to get their dances in Bitcoin.
That's tight because there's a club in Atlanta that pays you in Usher bucks. So they're going in two different directions.
Whoa.
I know you've seen the Usher bucks.
Yeah, I've seen it. He has that in Vegas. His back show, bro, behind the scenes, is after his performance.
Oh, that's hard if he does it at his show. But in a strip club, do not give me these Usher bucks. Give me these ones. Give me these Marcus 2 braids, $20 off my ones bundles.
You know, another thing I noticed is in a lot of clubs, instead of throwing money in the air, they throw the napkins. Have you seen that?
I think that was disrespectful. I think we did that before, just being disrespectful.
Really? For everybody everybody that's watching this video, make sure you guys are following DJ Goonie. Give them your Instagram handle, your social media handles.
Yeah. On Instagram, I am DJ Goonie. But really follow the Crypto Locker Room on Instagram for all this information and to be a part of this podcast.
It's on the bottom of the screen, the Crypto Locker Room. And for people who want to get into the WhatsApp chat, is it open for everybody or?
Yeah. That's the we built this to be in like an information palette. Like everybody in that group, there's about 200 people in there. I know everybody personally, right? And I've helped people get some money. We have a couple of bankers, realtors, entertainers, you know what I mean? Hustlers. Like it's just a wide array of people in there who are trying to learn how to get into this space of crypto. It's because it's very, very important. This is like being a part of the internet before the internet blew up. That's just crazy. My mom
was a part of the internet before the internet blew up. Yeah. I remember 8, 9 years old, my mom like, yo, my billionaire son, that did something to me. Mm-hmm. Like, I gotta make some money. That I love the sound of that. My mom, hey, what's going on? My billionaire son, millionaire son. She should refer to me as that. So, you know, I look at this moment right now. If you can be a part of, I know 90% of the people who are on social media, if they could be the first creators on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, they would do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a popularity contest.
Right. And that's what sucks, because this popularity shit don't pay nobody motherfucking bills.
Now you have the chance to be on the front end and be financially stable for the rest of your life.
Facts.
This is right now what's happening. The pendulum is swinging.
Right. And the world is mad. The government is pissed because they're starting to really show you that they don't really want you to get money. They don't want you to be rich. Like
they don't.
All this shit that's going on, like what we just talked about, Binance no longer being allowed in America. Like,
and then, you know,
it's Chinese exchanges. It's like, then they're always saying China's ban on crypto. Like, people are getting too much, man. A lot of people hit off Dogecoin.
I hit off Dogecoin.
I hate Dogecoin.
I was one of those people.
Yeah, I hate Dogecoin. I made money on Dogecoin, don't get me wrong. But
Dogecoin reminds me of a Shiba coin. You have different venues who accept Dogecoin as they accept Bitcoin.
Because of the popularity behind it, for sure. That nigga, what's my man's name from the Mavericks? Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban pays his players, and I hope them niggas don't take no fucking Dogecoin anymore. But everybody at the stadium, they could purchase things at the Mavericks arena in Dogecoin. That's cool. Like, but if niggas remember when Doge first came out, they don't remember when Doge first came out. Niggas just remember when they made money on Doge.
Yeah, we bought it at what, 2 cents? I bought it at 3 cents.
Elon Musk said, "I'm gonna show you how much of a joke this cryptocurrency industry is." Basically, in so many words, that's what he said.
He played with it,
and he put the hype behind Doge, and that forced Doge to go and become something. You know what I mean? Like, he was pushing it. He said it like, this is a shit. He said this is a shit coin. I'm about to blow up. He's showing that he was showing his influence. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything is based off of influence. If you're influential, you can cause the pendulum to swing your way, period. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're really influential, because there's a lot of things, like, we're not talking about YouTube famous, because you see what happened with that fight.
Right.
Mayweather got his money, but he was always going to get paid, but it was based off of the audience and attendance and the streaming. So they're like, yeah, Floyd got his 10. These niggas got this, but y'all didn't pack out this arena like your numbers are showing. You feel what I'm saying? So that stadium was empty. Right. So we talking about real results here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Floyd gets real results. He packs out arenas and he gets his money and he does his thing.
Why do you think the fight wasn't? You were there, right?
Yeah, correct.
And you seen it for yourself?
Empty, correct.
The top half was empty. The bottom bowl.
Okay.
Hats. I mean,
empty, bro.
Yeah, it was shocking.
That's
for a Floyd fight. Yeah.
And that's because here's the thing, right? Floyd is only gonna do what Floyd is paid to do, right or wrong.
This is true.
They didn't say, "Hey, can you make sure you pack?" We're gonna give you $10 million to get in the ring.
It was more than 10. I mean, 10 to get in the ring, back in, pay-per-view. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying, his guarantee was that 10. We don't know what that back end, because that pay-per-view might have, like, they were basing numbers off of YouTubers.
But the pay-per-view numbers did reach, I want to say, close to $1 million at $100.
Well, yeah.
And then you got the advertising. He made his money. That's one thing.
Facts.
Floyd is going to do is make his money, but
Floyd didn't have to, like, he didn't have to Mayweather promotion it. That's the difference. When he Mayweather promotion something, he throws an event, an experience, and motherfuckers is gonna come out. It's gonna, you know the difference between.
It's nothing like a Mayweather weekend.
Yeah, nigga. Period. That was an exhibition fight, bro.
Right.
Period. We could have did that in the backyard and got the same results.
This is true.
Probably better results, actually. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we could have saved the money from the but it was good because, like, yeah, niggas know these numbers are inflated. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is out the gate. YouTuber niggas numbers are inflated, and
it's a lot of capping going on.
But at the same time, just because you have 1 million followers on Instagram does not mean you could bring 1 million people out. That doesn't resonate to real life. It just doesn't. Like, and that's what people got to get away from that bullshit.
It's the influence, because I've seen people with 1 million plus followers barely bring anybody to a venue compared to this guy over here, 60,000 followers, pack out the same venue. I've seen this with
I had 7,000 followers, and I booked somebody that had 1 million followers, and they brought nobody. I walked in the club with 100 people on my personal.
But that's influence.
Yeah, that's being a connector.
That's being street influential in the tangible world, not the internet world.
Feet to the pavement. But I've been reading this book called The Tipping Point. So it shows me who I am as a person. I'm a connector. I learned how to connect with people differently, so I'm able to.
I want to read that.
I'm able to, like, pick up the phone. Hey, Bling. Bling is able to be like, man, I just talked to Goonie. Hey, man, Bling just talked to Goonie, and Goonie talking about Like, I'm able to. So in the influencer, they talk about Paul Revere, right? They say, before the Boston Tea Party and all that, Paul Revere, the British are coming, right?
British are coming. The British are coming.
So they told Paul Revere, and they told another nigga. They told the other nigga, go to the left. Paul Revere, you go to the right. You go tell everybody that the British are coming. You go tell everybody that the British are coming. You feel what I'm saying? Prepare the people. Paul Revere set out on his path. Every nigga he seen on his path, he damn near told him, hey, the British are coming. Hey, the British are coming. When he got to his situation, he told the key players. He told the Goonies of the city, the Blings of the city, the Two Braids of the city, hey, the British are coming. Those niggas' pipelines super exceeded his reach. You feel what I'm saying? So now, instead of having 2 arms, you out here like an 8-armed nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Reaching all these people. The nigga that went to the left, he just went to the city. He didn't converse with nobody on the way. He just got to the city. When he got to the city, he got up on the stage and said, hey, the British are coming. Went to the next spot. Hey, the British are coming. Nobody remembers that man. You hear how I'm referring to him, right? I don't know his name.
Right.
But they say Paul Revere was the connector. He went, and everybody in these cities that he knew, like when you go to a barbershops are information palettes.
Oh, like, my God,
you get so much information
from
a barbershop.
So much information from a packed barbershop, bro.
You go in there and you just drop a gem, and that motherfucker would just move through the city. You feel what I'm saying?
This is true.
That's just what it is. So it's just, so now I learned to build all my stuff off of real peer-to-peer interaction, real conversation, real one-on-one. Like, you, because everybody's out here, everybody wants to be Future or Drake. They want to have all these fans, right? But then they try to go and generate fans, thousands and millions at a time. When the key is, you have to make somebody, and you have to get somebody emotionally invested into your product, what you're doing. I always
preach that. To me, I call it the 1,000-person theory, right?
Yeah.
If you can reach 1,000 people and have influence on 1,000 people and really connect with them, really touch them, like really be, involved. Those 1,000 people are going to tell 1,000 people. Do the math. 1,000 times 1,000 is 1 million. So this is why I always believe you have to be connected to the people. You can't lose sight of connecting with the people. A lot of these new age artists and new people who come on these scenes think overnight it just happened.
Yeah, nobody knows how to be an artist anymore. Nobody. Everybody's just like,
they want to be the star.
Yeah, but even being a star, I want to
skip the hard work part.
Yeah, nah. All that shit requires building fans. Like being famous, being an artist, being successful, you're building fans. You have people that buy into you as a brand. You're a brand. We're no longer like human beings. We are brands. So now that we're a brand, everything we touch is associated with our brand. So now we have the ability to do everything. I'm not just a DJ. Nigga, I could drop a water tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And now I got my own water. You feel what I'm saying? Like I could drop my own alcohol and I got this, and everybody like, you have the people who don't know nothing about elevating a life that be like, oh, so you rap now? Oh, so you sell water now? Oh, so you model now? Oh, bitch, was I supposed to just be a DJ? Like, what the fuck? Like, where else am I supposed to get money? Like, no, nigga, I got crypto, I DJ, produce, got a whole production camp, artist development,
DJs, you know what's crazy?
Wrote a book. What up? Like,
DJ has to be everything, and that's from just
100%.
Over the years, I've learned that just DJing. I had to learn how to edit. I had to learn how to make flyers. I had to learn how to make music. I had to learn how to do this and this and that, and it evolved into hustling outside of the box and not just being the rapper or singer.
To be correct, the DJ doesn't have to be everything. A nigga who understands the hustle and the grind and really getting money, they realize that you have to become everything because you ain't got time to wait on nobody.
Oh my God.
And this waiting game with people is
I cannot
like,
wait.
You can't. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to do what I need you to do, I'm gonna go do it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't come through how I need you to come through, I'm gonna come do it. Like, and it's just how I'm set up, just how you're set up. Like, niggas is just going to do, they're just going to go get it done. We're going to get it done regardless of you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, even with this crypto space, the whole idea behind the crypto locker room, I started it with a website, cryptolockerroom.com, right? Just a blog site.
I love that name. I love Crypto Locker Room.
And you know what's funny? Now that the Staples Center is changing to the crypto.com arena, we got to have a locker room in the crypto. The crypto locker room got to be in the arena. Like, perfect timing, right?
Perfect timing.
Accurate than a motherfucker. I didn't even put this together. Really, God made it all fall into place. Like,
because you know what's crazy? I did see you fall back from DJing. I did the same thing. I fell back from DJing a little bit. COVID, I did a lot of underground parties, and to be honest with you, and it made the amount of money in underground parties when people can't party. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I loved everything was closed, and it created this demand for people to say, "You're not letting me come outside. I'm going to come outside anyway." And they're paying all this
massive money for sure.
It was the craziest thing I noticed last year. Oh my gosh, the craziest thing. But with what you're saying as far as like the crypto locker room,
right?
In that brand,
right? Being
secluded, did it force you to say, "Yo, you know what? Pause and DJing. My calling is this."
No. I had signed a deal with Backwoods, and that kind of forced me not to have to go outside.
I remember that.
Honestly,
you brought that some merch over. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gave you some merch. So I ended up inking a deal with them. You feel what I'm saying? A marketing deal, and it was like, damn, I ain't really got to do nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I did see. You went to the business mode, Goonie.
Yeah, because I was like playing with some money. You know what I mean? Like,
and it wasn't no little bit of money.
Yeah, and it's funny too, right? Because
it was a lot. I remember you were like, "Yo, we doing this and we doing that." I'm like, who is putting up this kind of bread?
Yeah. Well, it's funny, right? Because the whole situation with them is I was supposed to get like the next like 30-something events in LA, right? COVID hit. We was working on a festival. They wanted me to put together a Rolling Loud style festival in LA. You feel what I'm saying? With the backwoods and all that. Like I had a crazy budget set up for that too, right? COVID hit. And I'm like, all right, fuck. I don't know like what the niggas finna do. And I hopped on the road, nigga, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, and I got the call like, man, they're like, yo, you in these cities? Like they open?
You were doing it everywhere.
Yeah, I'ma just agree. Yes.
No, for real, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, because like, think of it. The regular nightclubs aren't open no more.
Right.
The events still had to happen, and you had people who just felt like they needed to get outside.
And that was bad. That was bad. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But not like, it's funny because when we did Deja Vu, like, it made me feel like, I feel like a kid in a candy store again. Like, because I got back on them turntables after some time, and I was just like, damn, I still got it. And these niggas can't fuck with me. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is I love that saying you gave me. If you ain't tipping, we ain't tripping. It's crazy.
No, if you ain't tipping, we tripping.
If you ain't tipping, we tripping.
Facts.
And it was crazy because I remember DJing again there, right?
Yeah.
And the girl came up to me. She said, can you say if you not tipping, we tripping? It made me a lot of money last time.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's that guy? I was like, that wasn't me. That was my brother. Yeah. And she was like, where's he at?
Yeah, so that merch coming soon then. Fuck it. Bro, that's how we gonna do it.
No, listen. Seriously?
Yeah.
It wasn't just one female who came up to me.
I know. I already know.
Even that same night, bro, they were coming up like, yo, where's that guy? He made me a lot of money. I want to tip him.
Yeah, no, they yeah.
And then some other guy got on the mic afterwards yelling too much. He was yelling. She's like, can you tell him to stop? He's messing my money up. The guy wants to stop. He's saying
they can't
yelling.
They can't fuck with us. Like, it's just undeniable. Like, but I don't even like.
But that's just understanding demeanor. Once again, being attached to the streets. You know what people like to hear. I remember one time, where was I DJing at one time in my system, and a system went out, and you got on the mic, and you literally saved.
Oh, we was in Miami. We did that OVO party.
Oh, the Drake the OVO thing. Yeah, bro. I could not understand.
You want to know why? Because I don't like how other DJs get to acting funny. And they know in that point in time, as a DJ, even if you're not the main DJ spinning, nigga, that feeling of the shit fucking up is nerve-wracking.
And you try to play it cool.
And the other niggas around, I guess, y'all system. And before I get to saying y'all system is fucked up and blame it on y'all come in here and figure it out. But niggas was kind of like pussyfooting around, like, you know what I mean? And niggas had a little slick comment. Like, I listen to everything. Like,
bro, it felt like I was sabotaged, bro. Be honest.
Not sabotage, but
how I DJ everywhere across everywhere. Right. Every system, and then all of a sudden this thing just not working.
Man, that shit happens, bro. It's just what happens. Like,
that's another thing. I love that when you get you just know people. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing with the book. What was the book called again?
My book?
You said you're the tipping point?
Oh, the tipping point, the book I was reading, yeah.
That shows that you're the connector.
Correct.
You knew how to connect with the people on the mic to not create that awkward silence. Because what happens when it's quiet and the DJ goes, go DJ?
No music.
It makes you so nervous. Like, I can't think people are going to look at me like I don't know how to DJ. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. You know how to break the ice.
Well, you know what it is? You just have to make your uncomfortable moments comfortable.
And I've been practicing that. I've been practicing that.
And that's key, because we, like, in our heads, we put these things, these ideas that it's supposed to be a certain way. Fuck that. Everybody going through it. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. You know what I mean? Like, even when I DJ, right? My DJing approach is a little different. Like, I break records, and I break records because I play what the fuck it is I want to hear, right? So we could be in the club and you'll hear me say it too. All right, those 5 records was for y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm finna play what I want to listen to now.
Right, because and that's what I love about how you DJ is because, you can go to Billboard and see the top stream songs and what everybody's listening to, but you want to also create that experience as just a DJ. So because people are going to remember that, like, oh, it didn't feel like every other night. This night felt different.
Right.
And you bring that, like, you will mess around and bring a older song back and like, dang, I remember it, and I'm loving it, and then go new again, play some for the crowd. But you're giving people that experience.
You know, it's funny because you was a part of this moment, right? And I don't know if I ever told you, but it's been a couple of times where I get to a club and we're walking into the club and I'm hearing the DJ, they playing all this shit. Right? And so the people with me, they're like, you know, you finna go on. Like, what are you finna play? They playing all the hottest shit.
I
right?
hate those DJs. Oh my
God. I don't. And I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't remember the nigga name, but I know he passed away. I met him when I was in New York. Cool DJ nigga. I just don't remember his name. You feel what I'm saying? And that nigga told me, because he had me spinning in New York, and I'm like, damn. I was like, I don't want to like be rude, because no disrespect to Mark the Spot, that's my guy, but Mark the Spot was like kind of like the first nigga that told me, like, because he had me opening up for me, like, yeah, don't play that, yeah, don't play this, yeah, don't play that, don't play that. When I met this New York nigga with DJ, solid older cat, he said, bro, play whatever you want to play.
I've told DJs that before.
He said, DJing is an art. You gonna play it differently than I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna play it different than you.
Jermaine Dupri said the same thing.
That stuck with me. Like, rest in peace to my dude, man. I don't remember, but I know he gonna feel that rest in peace I'm sending to him. But like, that stuck with me, and it made sense. And I was like, he's right. And so I always knew that, like, nigga, you could play whatever you want to play, but when I get on here, I'm bringing that sauce. I feel
that same way.
So we're doing a party one time in Vegas. And whoever came on before you was playing everything. You came on, you start rocking. Y'all niggas start playing. Y'all played everything, right? I remember y'all played it. Oh, Ever Ready. Ever Ready was there. It was somebody else. But y'all niggas like played all this shit. But by the time you got on in your right mind, you could play that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck am I finna play? No clue what I was gonna play, right? And then it just came to me. Da da boot up.
Oh, I remember this night.
Boot up. Nigga, when I tell you I came out playing Boot Up in the party at the pool party and the whole club turned upside down.
Upside down.
And I was like, okay, cool.
That, you know what's crazy? Like, I would say I remember that night because I never played Boot Up in the club.
Right.
You made it okay for me to play it. I'm like, the crowd is responding to Boot Up like that.
Retarded. And I only think it worked so much like that because that whole day, for like 2-3 days, I was on live and I was listening to that record and I was playing it and I was just in the live like singing it, right? But I was just being goofy. And I really like, this is how I DJ, right? I walk around, I read the crowd, I see how what it is. Okay, niggas turned down. I see how I'm gonna approach this crowd. If I'm gonna approach the crowd like they ready to party, then I'm gonna just bring them out some party shit. If the crowd is in here like they like not moving unless they told to move, I know how aggressive I have to be with my energy. I don't smoke weed when I'm DJing because weed causes me to relax. Mm-hmm. When I DJ,
you don't want to relax.
It's my energy that controls the room. It's I read your energy, I vibe off it, I catch it, I turn up like I'm a real. And you hear me say, like, I'm gonna rock this motherfucker like it's 100,000 people in this bitch. Like I'm gonna get in regardless. Like I feel like God gave me the talent to perform. Right. So even if you don't feel like you performing for them, you performing for Him. So give your best, my nigga. Like, and that's how I rock. But I played that, like, it's funny because I always look for my come out song. Like, what's my come out song? Like, like what's my anthem? Like, when I come out, because, like, you got that, boom. I had that was my, I remember OT Genesis came and he brought me 2 records right before we did a Vegas party. And one was produced by Mustard. At that time, we, the West Coast sound. Nigga, let's go with this one. He like, Goon, but fuck with me on this one. And I'm like, I'ma fuck with you on this one, but let's go with this one. Like, he like, yeah, but fuck with me on this one. And that one ended up becoming my come out song for a lot of parties until everybody start playing Coco before I got there. Coco was a record that turned the club upside down.
That was one of Floyd's favorite records.
Upside down. Like,
I remember Mike the Connect and we had with Floyd, we were doing like private parties. This was when Floyd was every night for about 6 months straight had dancers come over.
Oh my God, Sam's.
Yeah, bro. Yes, and he changed these women's lives, bro. Thousands going up. I would DJ the parties, and guess what? Every time, play Coco,
100%,
play Coco. I would say Floyd was really instrumental in that because a lot of people on the West Coast they rock with Genesis now, OT Genesis now.
Yeah.
But when he was grinding, going club to club, giving people the touchdown record, and then when he started going club to club, giving people the Coco record.
Yeah,
they weren't really on the West Coast rocking with it, but for some reason, Floyd, everywhere we walked into, mind you, I'm DJing, I'm the DJ. For
nobody was fucking with the Coco record
at all.
We'd be real because his very first record was Jackie Chan, and that had him. And look, this is why it's confusing because OT came out with that Southern swag in a West Coast body while niggas was still jerking. So it wasn't really accepted because niggas was still on the you're a jerk wave. Right. You feel what I'm saying? They were still on the YG. What song did he have?
Tooted and Booted.
Yeah, Tooted and Booted.
Patty Cake, Left Right.
Before all those, I'm talking about for Pussy Killer.
She a model.
Yeah, Pussy Killer, Aim Me, shit like that. So you had
model. Yeah. Come run that my way. She a model. Yeah.
Bullshit ass mixing. Sound like niggas record on their phone, but like that was what niggas was on. You feel what I'm saying? Then you had OT coming like, and then but it like he had a process. I think his best play was that Busta Rhymes because Busta Rhymes really understands how to break records. But
Jen's a performer, bro.
No, Jen is an all-around entertainer.
He's an artist. Character. He's a real artist.
That's my nigga. Shout out to OT Genesis.
Crazy. We went to middle school together. He always been bad. That's been a bad little nigga,
That's
bro.
Funny.
Crip walking. Like right now, it's crazy. Why I say he always a top crip walker? That little nigga been crip walking.
Since Crip walking was Crip walking.
Crip walking, bro, in Long Beach, bro. I swear, spelling his name in the dirt and all that. He was the little.
He still ain't got more walks than me.
That little nigga been Crip walking. That's why I'm like, Chris Brown, you're not gonna get Jen. The nigga been doing this for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what he do. But always been performing since back then.
And so that's where I like come out songs. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we getting at. Like how I like you certain songs I like set as my anthems. And it's funny because you see I have the funniest DJ booth situations because I don't want anybody in my booth but women, right? But I also pay homage and respect to the other DJs around. The only two niggas that, and it's probably changed now, but the only two DJ niggas that don't fuck with me is and then like I said, it's probably changed now. But what's the nigga from New York?
K Capri?
That drops bombs.
Oh, Funk Flex.
Funk Flex did some weird shit, and DJ Drama felt some type of way about something.
Really?
100%. And the niggas got an issue, whatever. But it is what it is. Like I said.
Well, okay, wait a minute. So what happened with Drama and Funk Flex? These are some the DJs I looked up to coming up.
Yeah, facts. 100%. Flex did something weird in the DJ booth, bro, and I
remember. You know what? I remember that
in Vegas, and
he tried to sun you.
He tried to sun me, and the security got on his ass, and security told that nigga, "Nah, you got to get up out the booth." He did some like weird shit, like why is this nigga in here? Like
why is he in my booth?
He was butchering the part. I really think he seen the bitch I was with and felt like, but I don't want to quote it wrong, but yeah. That nigga felt some type. And like I said, it could have been something so minor. That's just how we got down. But then the nigga tried to say, hey, bro, you want to pick? Bitch, I probably did, but now I don't. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then DJ Drama, they said it was something about his bitch. Like, his bitch, no disrespect. Something about his girl at the time. You feel what I'm saying? But I approached him in the lobby at MGM Grand, and I told him, like, what's up? Like, he looked at me and I said, what's up, bro? DJ Goonie. He was like, oh, yeah, man, ain't nothing. Woo, woo. I bet.
Yeah. Once again, if you guys are still tuned in, make sure you guys are following the Crypto Locker Room. It is on the screen. This is the Monster Moves podcast. It's your boy JayBling,
DJ Goonie. What's happening?
And this is a very interesting podcast. So we talking about the DJing.
Yeah.
Kind of veered off a little bit.
Kind of veered off.
But back to the finances.
Well, basically what we're getting into is, since we are DJs, the crypto arena needs to go ahead and book us to go ahead and spin. We should be the official Laker DJs. I'm just saying, no disrespect to the Laker DJ. Now,
who is the Laker DJ? You know?
I don't know. I see the Rams DJ really fucking with a lot of people.
I see they had DJ Charisma.
No, the DJ, something with an M. Molaski. I just see that. I know he fucking with a lot of people. Shout out to Charisma too. That's my guy. My guy. That's my homegirl right there. That's my nigga. I didn't want to say nigga. That's why I try to say my guy. But shout out to Charisma.
That's family.
Yeah, for sure. Great. For sure.
Great. Her birthday just passed. Happy birthday, DJ Charisma. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Charisma.
So, crypto locker room.
Yeah. So a lot of people I can see from my chat. You know what I mean. People are asking questions. They see us on this podcast. They asking like, what coins would I suggest a new person to jump into?
Right.
You been getting those questions too?
Yeah, I get that all the time. And my response is what I'm in, Ethereum.
That's it.
Ethereum.
I might be able to give y'all 10. 10.
Give us 10.
10
coins.
10 coins.
Pay attention. If you're watching this, pay attention. He's giving us some game. 10 coins. Write these down. Make sure you share it. Check it out.
All right. So we'll start off with the two main ones, of course. Bitcoin and Ethereum. You definitely should be in that for sure. Let me see. I'm in ENJ. I'm in Mana. I'm in Sandbox. Those are metaverse coins. So what I say? Bitcoin, Ethereum, ENJ, Mana, Sandbox, Cardano, which is ADA, SafeMoon, Shiba. Let me see.
No Dogecoin. No. All right. Nope. No Doge. We had 8.
Crow.
Crow's 9.
Crow is Crypto.com's official coin. And the reason why I won't say Dogecoin is because I'm not actively in Dogecoin. So I don't want to be like, I don't want to say a coin and I'm not in it. You feel what I'm saying? But so my 10th one, I'll probably go ahead and say Polkadot. Right.
Now, where can we get those KuCoin?
All these coins that I mentioned, you can get them off of KuCoin. And a lot of them you could also get them on. I have coins on Crypto.com. You could also get coins on Binance US, Coinbase Pro, and Trust Wallet. So my Trust Wallet holds my SafeMoon. Mm-hmm. They used to hold my Shiba. I transferred all my, I messed up. XRP. People, make sure y'all get XRP. XRP is a way better Bitcoin, faster processing time, and they are green, meaning they are health conscious, eco-friendly. Let me say that. They're eco-friendly. So if it takes a barrel of gas to mine a Bitcoin, it doesn't take that to mine the XRP. But XRP is in the middle of a lawsuit right now with the SEC because they're trying to dig deep into their finances. But where they're fucking up at is the SEC wants to dig deep into their finances, but when they bring up Bitcoin and Ethereum money, where that comes from, they don't want to open up those books. So that's where XRP is having, like, they're still trying to figure out loopholes on how to tax everybody and get all this money and stuff like that. But when XRP hits, when that lawsuit is finally dwindles away and that hits, it's going to probably be one of the biggest coins. Hand over fist.
So if I was to put $1,000 in XRP today, next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, I'm Gucci.
100%.
What kind of Gucci though? $1 million Gucci, $100,000 Gucci.
XRP?
Yeah.
I bought XRP when it was at 12 cents. I bought it years ago, right? So I had 2 phases of crypto. I'm in my second phase of crypto. My first phase of crypto, I got in. I put money all over the place. Then we were dealing with some lady and we were managing like a $80,000 crypto account. You feel what I'm saying? And we were learning, trial and error, going through it, right? All that money I put into crypto at that time, allowed me to survive come later years. And nothing crazy survival, but when you're down to your last dollars and you could turn over and pull out $1,500, $2,200 from something like that, you'd be like, damn, that came in the clutch. Crypto helped the nigga like get through some rough times. So I got all out of it. I went and used my money, and then end of last year, I don't know what happened, but I just hopped back in it like fully. And it could have been, like you said, the pandemic. I don't know what it was, but I hopped in it fully, and it just been a whole different ball game. Like, I hopped in it. I got back in it. I got the new apps. I start figuring out new shit. I start watching tech analysis. I start learning how to read charts. I picked up some more books. I was just like doing my due diligence.
Pretty much took yourself to school.
Yeah, 100%. You feel what I'm saying? And so as I was doing that, I was like, in order for you to be successful at something, to me, you have to have that conversation going on daily.
Now, I have a question. Who did you surround yourself with? You know, and this is no disrespect, because you got some street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who did you surround yourself with when it came to, like, you know what, we could talk about over there?
Myself, bro. I'm a real loner. I'm an only child. I'm a real loner, and I really sit in my head a lot. And that's why it's funny you say that, because you say, who did I surround myself with? And I was getting into the why I created a community, because you have to, in order to be successful at something, the conversation has to be present all the time. If you want to be the most successful DJ or producer, to start with producer, you have to be a part of the conversation. So if you have a team of producers, y'all need to be talking about producing every day. Hey, I just worked on this record. Oh, I just got this sample. Oh, I just did this. Oh, what is this hi-hat? Create your community, your own industry, to keep that dialogue alive, healthy. You feel what I'm saying? So what you saying, you know, who else was I going to talk to about it? I didn't have nobody. So I created the locker room, the crypto locker. From the website, I created the group chat. The group chat grew fast. Now, 200 people isn't a lot, but it's a lot.
But it's informative. You got 200 active people spilling game, and that's another thing. Like I say, guys, if you guys are watching this, follow the crypto locker room
and understand what you're following though too, because a lot of groups are pump and dumps. A lot of groups are just spammy. No, I don't want that. This is an information palette. You come here, you get information, you give information, and we grow collectively.
Because you have different, you have beginners, you have experts, you have people who were moving and shaking, second term, third term people, and it's so many different
tech analysis people.
Oh my
I got active traders. You feel what I'm saying? People who actively so it's a couple people who are good in crypto who've been doing it for some time. But any smart person knows information is power. So the more knowledge I get, the better. So they come for that information. That's why I didn't ever put a price tag on it. Not with my people. If I could, like, my goal, if I could make 10 millionaires, I should be straight forever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I look at it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going, because I actively pay for maybe about 6 to 7 different crypto groups. 5 of them bullshit. 4 of them bullshit.
Bro.
Like, honestly, you feel what I'm saying? But I pay for that to lead my tribe to success.
And that's why I like your group, because it feels like it's not a dick fest. It's like,
dick swinging contest.
It's like, that's a lot of these groups that, like, even I put myself in and learning NFTs and stuff. It's like, look what I do and look what I can do. You know, it's crazy. I'm building my own NFT right now, but it's like, look what I can do. Look at this and this and that. Boom, boom, boom. I've done this. My roadmap is like that. And it's like, okay, what is the point of a roadmap? What is an NFT? Why NFT? No one's talking about that. They're just saying, I bought this, sold it for that.
Right. Well, because to a lot of people's defense, they don't know. It's just a trend. That's what fucks up a lot of shit, is following trends, the hype. Everybody's hyped. Like, I want to be a part of this because they're talking about it.
It's like rappers. When rapping was the trend, you have everybody wanting to rap. That's fucked up.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. I was talking about that because it was a point in time when a nigga used to tell me, hey, I rap. And I was like, yo, that's dope. Let me hear it. Now a nigga tell me, hey, I rap. And I'd be like, who doesn't? Like, you know what I mean?
It's like the same thing with women. I model. Okay, you stripped in.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta either strip or you got an OnlyFans. If you know what I'm saying, when these women say they model. It's like
when a bitch say they got OnlyFans, they just basically telling you they sell pussy.
Damn.
100%.
Yeah. Damn.
Like, if we get into that narrative, like modeling, they're like bartending at a strip club, they're a tip away from stripping.
Like,
and a stripper's a tip away from hoeing. Like,
and it's like with when people say I Forex, I think, oh, you're a
scammer. But it's because of the people who learned about that space that started introducing it to folks, knowing they can get over. Like, I created a crypto locker room, like I said, to create the conversation amongst peers. I didn't think 200 people later it was gonna be like this. You know what I mean? Then my whole group chat like had an uprising. Right. And they're like, we need to create an investment group, and we need to all just go in and and elect DJ Goonie as president. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. Only thing I know about investment group, nigga, is I watch Billions.
But honestly, I feel like you simplified it.
Right.
Because sometimes knowledge can be intimidating.
Right.
When it comes to like this seems like geekish. It seems nerdish. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm all those. I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, I'm a dork. Like,
so, and you know how to translate it to someone who follows trend, who comes from urban-ish, communities, or a different, forms of finances.
Our
simplify
goal,
it.
Our goal, now that you just said what you just said, is educating our people on this wave, because it's easy to talk about, use big words to confuse niggas and not get. There's a lot of you niggas out there right now that's sitting on $100,000 in cash. Dummy. If you have $100,000 in cash in your bedroom under that mattress, just sitting there, you are a full-blown idiot.
But if you have
a money phone in your hand and you flexing, straight dummy.
So in their defense, they're like, yo, I get my money from the streets. How I'm gonna put this into the internet? You got to use the quote unquote Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase to upload that bread. Right. Like, where can they put that hard cash they getting from the street? You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, myself, right?
Pay yourself. But go ahead.
Like myself. As a DJ, what happens a lot of the times? Or entertainer rapper, we don't get paid in checks.
Facts.
We get paid cash.
Facts.
Whether it be 500,000, 10,000, 20, that stuff comes in cash, and it's like a lot of people want to go under the table with it. So when they're putting it in their bank account, guess what happens? You got to report that.
Okay.
And a lot of these people don't want to report it. So how would you say, yo, you got $100K in cash,
right?
Put it in crypto. Okay, how? Where? I can't go.
Oh, this is a whole nother clip. 100K in cash, put it in crypto. That's what we gonna call this one, right? It's if you feel like you can't do it, come holler at me, and we'll set niggas up a plan, and we'll pay you out quarterly on your 100,000, and you watch your money make money for you. But there's no way. And I hate money in my pocket. I hate money in my bank account. Oh, yeah. I hate money in my pocket. I hate money in my bank account. I need all my shit working for me. While I'm sitting here, my money is working for me. Period. If I look at my phone right now, I don't give a fuck if I'm up 40, 50, $100 on a coin. I just made that while I'm sitting here. My money is working for me. You feel what I'm saying? You leave your money in the bank, you just waiting on that motherfucker to be spent. It's not working for you. You know what I mean?
I hate looking at my money in the bank.
I hate looking at money that's not doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I need you to do something. Nigga, I'm up doing something. We up 4 in the morning doing something. Nigga, my money need to be doing something.
Right.
All your money need to be doing something. If you a dope boy and you trapping and you got $100,000 cash just sitting there, you're going to be stuck in the trap forever. That's why it's called a trap.
Ooh.
Nigga. Pull yourself out that motherfucker trap. Get you some money in some crypto and change your life. Change your life. Change your life.
So you know what's crazy is like people be like, yo, but it ain't like street money. Yo, this is better than street money.
Period. Look, nigga, look, I'll give you the plan. Pay your connect back, bring me the rest, put it in crypto, keep doing what you doing. Holla at me every 3 months. The same shit you getting before you pay your plug is what you gonna see from me every quarter. Every quarter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, the market is up and down, but I'd rather have my money getting Dougie than just laying there idle.
Right.
Come on, bro. It's like waking up in the morning, right? You going to work. Your homie on the couch. You go to work again. Your homie on the couch. Bro, what are you doing?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I'm figuring it out. Well, while you figuring it out, my nigga, like put a play together. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. You could be a bum in life, my nigga. Put that $100 into some crypto and make you some daily bread. Make you some daily bread.
You heard him.
Daily bread.
Hey, this episode is dropping jewels. Yeah. If you can't pick up jewels from this, and this is simplified, like a lot of y'all street dudes, a lot of y'all guys who trapping and getting this money, I promise you, it never ends well.
It's a trap. It's called a trap for a reason.
It never ends well.
Think about it. We call it the trap, right? Because we set ourselves up to be caught.
Oof. Oh my God.
We are like, it's not rocket science. We use these words in like this like facade ass world. Like, we don't know about word magic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, right. The trap is cool. Like, everybody gets so caught up with the grand risings now because niggas don't even know why they say grand rising. But you know, if you really break down mourning, you know what I'm saying? We're the only people in the world that say good morning, which means what? Happy celebration of death.
Oh, man.
All these other countries, the Spanish markets, or you know what I mean, the Europeans, like good day. We make fun of them for saying good day, but they're not. Mate. But they're not cursing nobody when they say that. Buenos dias means good day, but we say good morning. Why? And everybody's like, well, how are we wrong? We've been saying that forever. Like, you can't tell somebody that they wrong because they've been doing something for so damn long. But you niggas ain't right. Like, you ain't wrong, but you ain't right. We could always fix it and speak more positive energy into our universe. You feel what I'm saying? It starts with the little shit. If you can't change the little shit, my nigga, we doomed for the big shit. Period. Like, we doomed for the big shit. If they don't get nothing out of this, and there's more stuff we can cover. Like, we get into the NFTs. You feel what I'm saying? We briefly touched on the metaverse. Like, we can get into leverage trading and how you 10x some shit. How you like, we can get into it all. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's all in your crypto locker room. A lot of it is. And
well, for new people,
into it, right?
For new people, they won't see none of the conversation from the past. Right. But
they can ask questions, and someone's going to inform them.
And that's what, like, my biggest pride, like right now, is that I've educated enough people in my group that when we bring new folks in, the group takes over, and that's a beautiful feeling. I
love it
because I was the one, like. You know what I mean? Now I could say, hey, can somebody show him how to buy SafeMoon? And everybody would get involved. Before, it was, Goonie, how do we buy SafeMoon? Like, it was like, I think a majority of this group's popularity came from me teaching everybody how to buy SafeMoon. That's when you first came to me. You was like, you got to get on Patreon. You got to get a pocket. Like, you was trying to like push other shit. And I was like, man, look, I just want to give these people this info because I'm not like, you do content and big on monetizing stuff. Like me, a lot of shit, I just be wanting to like, I be wanting to give to the people. I be wanting like, that's why I feel like that's my due diligence.
The knowledge is the real power.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, because here's the thing, right? There's no like, and I know it's gonna happen, but there's no way in the world I should be able to introduce you to $100 million, my nigga, and you wouldn't turn around and be like, hey, my nigga, just for that, like, this is for you and this is for you. Ideally, that's what we want. What happens, people are fucked. We get it. You feel what I'm saying? But my personal feeling is I'm going to put niggas on. And niggas going to figure out what they going to do with it in the long run. And a lot of people have been making some good money on this crypto, on my plays. Like, and don't get it fucked up. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm giving you real nigga knowledge. Get you some crypto, period. Like,
RNK.
Real nigga knowledge. That's funny. Like, get you some crypto because in the long run, it's going to pay off. Like, here's the thing. I just had this conversation. You want to end here or you want to?
No, we can keep going. We can keep going.
I just had this conversation with this person today. I don't remember who they were exactly, but they were just in a group chat like, yo, fuck, like what else can I get into? Because I missed it. Like, missed what? Like, I missed Bitcoin. Like, well, why did you miss Bitcoin? Like, what are you saying? I'm confused on why you felt like you missed Bitcoin. Well, because Bitcoin is already in the 50,000. Like,
you didn't miss.
If Bitcoin hits $1 million, you gonna wish you got in that 50,000.
It's crazy because with me, I remember it was at 10,000 and I was scared.
Right.
I was scared.
Right.
It was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. But it's okay to feel like that because they have charts about that. Like, they have the FOMO charts, the FUD charts. Like, they show you like the greed and the oversell. Like people have real behavioral patterns. That's why I said, like, build a relationship with your coins because you'll know what your coins is doing. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's like your bitch. Like, what's your bitch doing? Like, you know, Bitcoin, she doing this. When the sun go down, she doing this. Like a long here, short there. You feel what I'm saying?
So what? So do you know why? Like, it goes from, like, I remember it was at 62,000 and then now it's at what, 50,000 now? It's like, okay,
it's at 58.
58.
Yeah.
So what makes that drop happen?
Correction. The coin is correcting. Like, it's so many people hop in on the high, right? I could tell you Bitcoin is at 50,000 right now. Come fuck with me. No, I don't fuck with it. It's at 67,000. Everybody talking about it. Hey man, that shit you was talking about, I'm trying to fuck with it. Yeah, don't fuck with it yet. Yeah, don't fuck with it yet. It's on the high. Just wait.
You know what's crazy?
Oh, you don't know what you talking about. You know what you talking about. Like, and niggas just wait.
One of my wallets, I have it to where every day I make sure it buys $10 every day.
That's Coinbase.
I want to make sure every single day I'm buying Bitcoin. I want to make sure every single day I'm buying Ethereum. I'm not a person who buys designer clothes and all that extra stuff, right? I'd rather put that into, investing it in something, this podcast or whatever it may be, right?
The podcast is amazing, by the way.
Appreciate it. Like, I'd rather it make me money. So that's why, like, I've been listening to your, advice, because I'm as a beginner, I do get intimidated.
Right.
Talking to someone who's, millions and, the dollars. I'm intimidated because I don't want to sound like an idiot. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, I feel so comfortable and I'm seeing profit.
An idiot sounds like an idiot when he doesn't ask a question. Yeah, everything is based off of like how high your tolerance of risk is. You know what I mean? Can you sit here and see that you're negative 40%, you're down $1,000-something? You feel what I'm saying? Can you handle that? Can you do you feel the pressure? Like when they say between a rock and a hard spot, that's really between like your where the coin is at and your leverage and your liquidation point. When you're day trading or swing trading crypto, because you can get liquidated. You feel what I'm saying? I almost got liquidated on the play I just jumped in on right now just to see, because I like to see what a coin would do. It's a holiday weekend, right? So it's Thanksgiving today, because we be shooting this shit at 4 a.m. like, and you want to see what a coin could like do. So some shit went like some of my coins right now, I'm in the red. I'm down 30-40% on a coin, but I'm highly leveraged, meaning I'm in there probably like 10-15% each one. But I remember I told you before we started this, I reduced a lot of my positions. So out of 10 positions, instead of 10 positions being potentially in the negative, I reduced all my positions. Then I increased some of my positions on some coins just to see what it would do. And right now, I just, like I said, I have like about 3 coins that are in the negative.
Positions, once again, this is when you, like, for someone who's like, yo, what is he talking about again? Once again, you would tell them, yo,
so
go to YouTube so you won't feel lost on what I'm talking 100%.
About. Once you do your due diligence about being on YouTube and watching a couple of videos daily, you'll get a feel and a rhythm for who you want to watch, why you want to watch this person. This information you get from this person benefits you here. This hits you here. You like the way this person talks about this. This person pumping a coin, I'm not feeling it. And don't get so hyped off of the hype coins, the meme coins, what everybody's talking about. Now,
was it always a bad thing to hop in on those hype coins?
Is it a bad thing?
Yeah, so what if I say, oh, this is a hype coin, hop in, and I'm going to hop out?
Bad suggestion. First of all, with your voice sounding like that, I'm going to think it's a scam. If a DJ's yelling, get in on this coin, y'all already know what it is, man. I got this new coin, go buy it now. I'd be like, fraud. You know what I mean? Right. Just by default.
So it's just bad if a celebrity or somebody's...
You didn't notice when Meek Mills tweeted about Bitcoin, it dropped? Meek Mill's like, man, yo, somebody teach me about this Bitcoin down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas is like, fuck. Is that a coincidence? He says something again. The shit dropped. They're like, nigga, you stop talking about crypto. Like Elon, he could talk about a coin, pump some shit, dump some shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's that sensitive of a space right now where your influence could dictate the price of a currency. And that's why you get a lot of people like, well, that can't be real because if you can manipulate it, my nigga, we can manipulate everything. Fuck is you talking about? All that shit is real. It's just when you learn the behavioral pattern of your coin, you know what it's gonna do and what it's not going to do. Bitcoin right now, it just hit 58.5, right? For the past 2-3 days, Bitcoin has been maxing out at 58.5, which I would assume is this resistance. And it's been bouncing down. So it is always a smart idea to short. But I have charts reading green signals, which indicate buy signals. So that's showing us that we're going to break resistance. So I wouldn't go in on a short on a coin like that. When I say position, your initial position is the money you invest into a coin. So if you go and you be like, I just put $500 in on Bitcoin, right? What did you buy Bitcoin in at? When you ask a person that question, this is how you know. Like, this is how you know what kind of conversation you're having with somebody. Because I done had a conversation with somebody and I said, oh, you got Bitcoin? I'm like, yeah. Next question. What did you buy it at?
And they don't know.
Oh, I just bought Bitcoin. But what did you buy it at? That's the kicker. How do you know you make money? If you don't know what you're buying shit at, like I was talking to some girl there, she's like, I don't know how much gas is. I just put it in there and go. Like,
you know, it's crazy. That's a dope analogy. Why? Because you don't know, but if you want it when you got the money, you kind of got to buy it at that, right?
You have to buy the gas regardless, but shit, I know that right here in downtown LA, I'm not going to this gas station that's right here by the post office or by the Union Station, because that gas will always show you the all-time high. That's a good way to say since we're talking about crypto. That gas station will give you an all-time high of where gas to go. That motherfucker says $6 right now. That gas station, that one does that, and another one in Beverly Hills. That's like the cheapest Arcos in the city. One is in Hawthorne and one is in Hollywood, right before you get on that 101 freeway in Universal. Like, you know, just little shit like that. Niggas monitor. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you trade in crypto, you really watching shit go up by the cent. Like right now, right? I'm Okay, I added 10 trades that I've reduced down. I added to 3 of them. I'm negative, right? Now, if I tell you I'm negative $70, $60, and two $60, negative $60, and 2 of them negative $7, you'll be like, nigga, it's not even $300. You're straight, right? But when you trade in crypto, like, nigga, when a coin goes up 10 cents and you got 1,000 of these coins, that shit matters. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, all that shit matters. It just, like, money in the real world, I say the real world because we discussed the metaverse and we're discussing digital currency. Money in the real world will no longer have value in a short time coming, and it's depreciating. It's been depreciating. It depreciates when motherfuckers around you inflate. When all these prices around you go up, nigga, remember when it was 10 cent, the 10 cent like Trident style gums? Then they had the 25 cent Big Red or the Blue or the Winter Fresh. Like, nigga, they had that, right? They had the bean burritos I was just telling someone the bean burritos at Taco Bell, nigga, were 79 cents. Now them motherfuckers $1.69. Every so often they raise shit without you knowing. They raise shit. Right? You know, gas stations don't make no money off gas. Them niggas make money off the convenience. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so now they got to market it a different way to be appealing. You feel what I'm saying? How do I undercut my competitor without seeming too thirsty, like my gas got water in it? You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just it's like, it's a whole lot of.
and you know, it's crazy. That's why I like for me, you're a person I can relate to. I feel like we came up in, you know, the same, and a lot of other people, we came up in the same kind of era, slang, you know, a background, and
similar upbringing.
You could put it in. You could put a lot of what you're saying into terms where I can understand it. Right,
and I think that's I conversing with you about that earlier. I think that's a good space that we should be in, because we need, and I don't. Like, no disrespect to anybody who feels strongly about shit like what I'm about to say. Like, I don't push just the black conversation. It's not like just a black thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm pushing for like niggas on the come up. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian,
it's the
Mexican, Armenian. It's about, like, are you a man or a woman with morals who want to take care, who are trying to take care of their family? You feel what I'm saying? What kind of respect values do you have for yourself? That's why I tell people, if you respect yourself enough to respect me, to take the 2 weeks to study YouTube on your own. Now, here's the thing. It could take you 5 days. It could take you 2 days. You could sit there and be like, I'm about to watch 100 videos. But let me tell you this. I watch about 3 to 5 videos every day. Every whether we saying every morning, like I'm getting an alert right now. Litecoin is up 10%. The crypto inner circle just sent me something on Telegram. Take profits on LTC. Look for this BTC long. It should be hitting 70K. Like, you know what I mean? All my shit is the working mechanism. This is power. Like this, your phone. Where the money at? You feel what I'm saying? Where the money reside? You feel
where the money reside? Where the money reside?
But yeah, I want to, like, because everybody in my group chat, like, is diverse. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here and want to be like black excellence, black, like, no. But I do want to be able to connect with my people, my peers. And when you say my when you say my people, it automatically gives you the black narrative. Like, no, my peers, like those around me. Like, I want to be able to, like, because you're gonna have your fuck niggas and everything,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? People be like, Black Lives Matter. Like, well, there's still fuck niggas in the, like, there's still some bullshit ass niggas in that Black Lives equation. Still some bullshit ass niggas in this Mexican equation. Like, all that shit is like it's just another label at a higher area. Like, and when we get deep into that, I don't want to just matter to somebody. I feel like my life more than matters. Like, we're fighting just to matter. Hey, you want to go to the store with me? It don't matter. Like, how confident are you in that matters? Like, I don't want to just matter. Like, I'm fighting my whole campaign is to go to war against the police and fight for my rights because I want to matter. Bitch, they gonna keep killing us because all y'all niggas is fighting to matter. Like, I'm more than matter, bro. You more than matter to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger than that. I feel like we just move on everything that they just give us. They gave us Martin Luther King. Like, Martin Luther King was on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but disrespect. He was on some bullshit, nigga. Like, we were more powerful as a community, as a culture, as a movement when segregation was real. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it. Black-owned banks, more black-owned businesses. You feel what I'm saying? Black Wall Street, nigga. Like, let's talk about it. We were more powerful as a whole when it was segregation. They kept us with our people. You stay with your people. We do business over here with our people. Y'all do business with your people. The moment they ended segregation, we adopted integration, right? But they didn't tell us that we were integrating under their system. Mm. So you completely removed everything that we did as a culture, and we were just absorbed into white America. So we have to fight for things like a vote, a matter. You feel what I'm saying? Because we were absorbed into their system. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And whether we call it the system or however we call it, or, you know what I mean, or we got unfair rights, like white people get more rights than us. Fuck all that, nigga. Sit at home and trade crypto. You don't have to compete in no workforce. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about the man trying to oppress you, trying to keep you down. Like, that's what everybody, like, niggas use that shit as a crutch. Niggas use welfare like, oh man, the government, whoa, that's a crutch. The government give you this shit. The projects, you wonder why they call it a project? Because it's a project, an experiment, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. It's testing. It's like niggas getting the vaccine. We're just testing it out on you niggas. We don't know. Something should give, but we don't know. But if you just want to matter, my nigga, that's fine. We could come on, just matter. We'll give you this shot. It can get deep. It can get deep. You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's like trade crypto, stay out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Wi-Fi, laptop, cell phone.
Wi-Fi, laptop, cell phone. That's a shirt. Like, Wi-Fi, laptop, cell phone, Wi-Fi money.
Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, it's just so dangerous out in America. It's not even just out in the world. Fuck that. Like, it's so dangerous out in the world.
That's why the metaverse is coming. The world is getting crazy.
But the metaverse, like, so before there was a metaverse, there was something called Second Life. Second Life is basically what the metaverse is now. So all this can, if you get confused anywhere, just resort back to Sims, right? In Second Life, they created this whole world, right? This is how deep Second Life got. Somebody vandalized in the game Second Life. They vandalized a government property where they were holding elections, real elections. They were holding real elections on Second Life, and they had posters and all that, right? Excuse me. They had all that set up. It went to the Supreme Court if they can press charges on the people who vandalized that campaign. It went to the Supreme Court. Something on a game, Second Life, where people were on there actively making money day in and day out. A nigga was on there, said, I make more money as a white woman with boobs on Second Life than I do as an Asian man in the world. Mm. So that was the first metaverse. Now we have this whole new metaverse. And it's funny because Facebook ran a play. The fact that they said they're going to change their name to the metaverse, and now anytime anybody talks about the metaverse.
It's thinking Facebook.
They're thinking Facebook. But like the metaverse is equivalent to Earth. And that's
it's like another universe. There's universe and there's metaverse.
Yeah. So stop thinking that Facebook is the whole universe. You feel what I'm saying? That's just
they ran a play.
They ran a play because they got everything. Now they
I up until this moment thought that
everything you correlate with the metaverse, you correlate it with Facebook. That's the first thing you think. Oh, y'all talking about the metaverse? You talking about Facebook? No, we're talking about digital real estate. We're talking about Decentraland. We're talking about Manalite. We're talking about the metaverse where niggas is on there. Facebook has the win because that's like perfect example. Band-Aid. Do you know the whole story behind Band-Aid?
No. What is it?
Band-Aid is the name of the brand. We just call it a Band-Aid because of the name of the brand.
Oh, it's really a bandage.
Bandage. Sure. Whatever the actual medical terminology is, that's what it is. But Band-Aid was the brand, and everybody just associated that with what that was.
Flush.
That's like, thank you. That's like, oh, those are Nikes. Those are nice Nikes. Nah, these is shoes. Everybody calling shoes Nikes. That's the play that Facebook just ran.
Wow.
It's going to put them in a powerful space, not to mention they already have all the data.
They have Oculus, they have WhatsApp, they have Instagram, they have Facebook.
They have all the data. Data's important. That's it.
Yeah.
We have all the information. Amazon killed them because that nigga said, we're just going to be a book company and get everybody books. And they just wanted to get everybody's information. Now that they got everybody's information, they could run whatever play they want. It's ridiculous.
Well, you guys, thanks for watching the Monster Moves podcast. Got my guy Goonie right here. You know, he's the head guy over here at the crypto locker room.
At the crypto.com arena.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys are, follow the crypto locker room on Instagram,
yes, sir.
Social media handles. And if they wanted to get into the WhatsApp chat, how would they do that?
Just come to the Instagram page and DM us. And I'll send you the link.
There we go. All right, guys. Peace.
Chill.